Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. With this being the start of a new year, I thought it would be appropriate to look back at the past year at Cartoon Network. This is your 2019 Cartoon Network year in review. So this year I'm going to start off with the shows that were greenlit on the network. So the original series that were greenlit, or rather premiered, are Victor and Valentino, Mile Mile, Heroes of Pure Heart, Infinity Train, and Steven Universe Future. Now, Victor and Valentino, I have only seen about one or two episodes for it. It was one of my more highly anticipated shows for the network going forward. You know, I didn't love it. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was bad. I'm kind of neutral towards the show. I kind of, I'm not interested in seeing it, but if it's on, I'm not going to change the channel and be like, oh, I don't want to watch this. I'll keep it on in the background maybe. Mile Mile, Heroes of Pure Heart. I have never seen the show, so I can't really speak to it. Infinity Train, Steven Universe Future, as you guys know from the prior videos on this channel, I've seen both of them. I have varying opinions on both shows. I don't think either both of them are good, but they may not fulfill their purpose, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, check out my videos on Infinity Train and Steven Universe Future to give my full thoughts on those. Some acquired programming that was greenlit this year, rather premiered this year: DC Superhero Girls and Power Players. I haven't seen either of these shows. Power Players, I've heard about it. Like when it was announced, I was like, oh, I'm like, that's an interesting idea. I'm like, if I was, if I was younger and growing up with this show coming on, I'd definitely check it out. But I'm not really interested in it at this point. It seems like a cool idea that I feel a younger audience would enjoy, but it's just not for me. That's pretty much it. But this year, we actually saw the exit of three shows from Cartoon Network. We saw three shows come to an end. And the first of which is Steven Universe. Excuse me. Obviously, Steven Universe Future is on now. It is the successor to Steven Universe. So, Steven Universe, as we all know, came to an end. Which Steven Universe is probably one of the best shows of this decade. I don't know where I would rank it on my list, but it's definitely up there. Then we saw the ending of Mighty Swords, and I have to be completely honest with you guys on this one. I did not like Mighty Swords. Just let me say that before I say what I'm about to say. But I had absolutely no idea that this show was still on. It's part of a larger problem, as we all know, but Cartoon Network never aired this show really. Like, a lot of reruns of it. I remember seeing it on like once or twice as a rerun, but I thought it ended last year, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Like, I had no idea that this show was still on in 2019. But that came to a close. OKKO Let's Be Hero is the final show that we lost in 2019. Now, OKKO Let's Be Heroes, as you guys may or may not know, depending on how long you've been watching my channel, I at first really liked the show. I actually watched around the first 43 episodes of the show, and then I just kind of lost interest in it. It's certainly a good show, but it just isn't a show for me. And so 2019, all in all, it wasn't the best year Cartoon Network's had, but it certainly wasn't bad either. We had some premieres of some good shows, and we also had the conclusion of two great shows and one show that I wasn't a fan of. But the biggest thing and the best thing that happened in 2019 is Christina Miller left the network. She's gone. And as you know, I've covered this substantially. It is something that I am very happy about. It is something that I'm sure will put the network in a better position going forward. We don't know exactly what's going to happen going forward. As I've said before, we don't know who's going to be the president, but that is probably the best news that could have come out of this year for Cartoon Network. It is the best thing that could have happened to them. Christina Miller is actually leaving. Anyways, 2019, like I said, it wasn't the greatest year for Cartoon Network, but it certainly wasn't the worst. Anyways, let me know how you felt about Cartoon Network in 2019. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.